Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Official MC Jamo, and in this video today I'll be sharing with you some of my top secrets on how I overcame the fear of public speaking. Yes, I've been a public speaker from a very young age. I think I started doing when I was 18, being an MC both in the social and political space. Also a stand-up comedian, radio presenter, TV presenter, creative, songwriter. Everything that has to do with interacting with the public is what I've been doing for the past 8 to 7 years. So all the secrets that's in my head, I'll be sharing with you like Alright, don't go anywhere, stick with us while I share the secrets. The fear of public speaking, aka glassophobia, is something that everybody has one way or the other encountered, because nobody is born with that innate confidence per se on how to speak to the public. The first time I came out to speak was in my church. I did say I can't give an announcement. If you see, my heart was always wanted to leave my chest. There'll be butterflies in your stomach. You know all those feelings now? Yeah, even the best of us still have that feeling till today, because it's just something that has to happen for you to get better, alright? So the first tip is identifying the root cause of your fear. What are you scared of? Is it the fear of judgment? Is it the fear of making mistakes? Is it the fear of what people will say? Or is it that people will be looking at you eyeball to eyeball? So one of the secrets some people will say is look at people's heads. No, don't look at anybody's head. Make sure that you are scanning your eye across the room as fast as possible. Don't, hold a gaze at someone for too long. When you look, you come on eye. You look, you come on eye. You understand? They never see me coming. So that way, you can be able to evade that fear. And identifying that root cause is knowing what you're actually scared of. What are you really scared of in speaking? If you are scared of missing your lines, you have to rehearse better, right? If you are scared of judgment, you have to know that what you are giving the people is value. Okay? So identifying the root cause will now help you find a solution. Tip number 2, challenge negative thoughts. So how I do this is, whenever I want to go out and speak, depending on the platform, either it's political, either it's social, I just look for the role models I have in that industry and watch a lot of their videos. So when I watch a lot of their videos, I now mirror them. Now mirroring is not copying, because when you mirror, you kind of see, okay, this is what this person is doing, you apply it to yourself and then use that knowledge. So let me say I'm going to talk in the political scene and I want to mirror Vusi Tembekwayo, is one of my mentors on social media. So I just watch a lot of his videos and I use that to silence the negative thoughts, and I constantly tell myself that I'm going out to give the people value. Okay, so always have at the back of your mind that you have to mirror the people you want to speak like, right? So when you mirror them, it helps you and boosts your confidence. You see what they are doing, their body posture, how they stand, how they speak, their pauses. You get the point now. Practice mindfulness. So before you go out to speak, always make sure that you meditate and prepare your mind for what you are going out to do, because I know it's not a very small feat. I think some people would say that going out to speak is a lot of work, which is true. So practicing mindfulness is meditating, taking time to reflect on what you want to say, and knowing that going out to speak to people or interact with people is a very good thing. I know some people in a space of friends, they don't like to talk, they're always... So when you practice mindfulness, when you meditate, you focus on your breath for at least 10 to 15 minutes, it helps you calm your nerves down and prepare you for what you're about to say. Tip number 4, preparation is king. Some people say preparation is key. No, preparation is king. Now, for everybody that's been in the industry I work in, which is entertainment, preparing is second to king. Is a no-brainer. I don't even know how to make this sound as if I'm not even sounding as if. Okay, so preparation is so important that anybody that wants to do anything, be it an athlete, a musician, a speaker, a politician, you are preparing for a project, whatever you want to do, when you prepare, it gives you the attitude confidence. And remember, the first tip I said is identifying the root cause. So when you are prepared enough, when you've prepared hard enough, there is every possibility that every feeling of doubt, every feeling of fear that might be coming out from either your feelings of, what these people say, when you prepare enough, when you know your lines in your head, there is no how that feeling you cannot be able to subdue it. And whenever I'm going out to speak, go have prepared enough, I always tell myself that, Jamo, you can do it. You will speak and they'll listen. You want to say something valuable that will change lives. So some of all these tips too do help me. So tip number 5, know your audience. So I'll be speaking from a stand-up comedian's point of view. Now, whenever I'm going out to perform, I like to prepare my mind as to the kind of audience I'll be having in that venue or in that space. So just like I said in the last tip that preparation is king, you also have to prepare according to the type of audience you're having. You cannot expect to be going to a political event and you're preparing as if you're going to go and talk to Gen Zs. Like when I go and perform for coppers in NYC camp, I know the kind of languages to use. I'm a zillennial, so I'm born in between the millennial and Gen Z age. So I kind of know I'm in the middle, like in between. So I kind of know what the millennials will want, the older generation, the baby boomers, and the Gen Zs and Gen Alpha. That language is what will help you penetrate the audience you are speaking to, because as a public speaker, you are there to pass a message to get to the hearts of your audience. So when you are passing that message, there are things, there are languages, there's a lingua franca, there are slangs, let me use that word, that they will understand better. And if you use that to pass your message across, it will get to them. So let me say, if you want to tell Gen Z now that I'm drinking Gary and Granot, you say I'm taking groceries and floating berries. You understand? They relate. But if you go and tell millennial, them say, not even a baby boomer that I'm taking groceries and groceries and floating berries, they will not connect, because the language is not something they are cool with. All right, some people now understand steez, those. So you have to just know what your audience would be able to relate to, so you can bring down your message as to what they want to listen to. I think that does it for. Next tip: use props. MCs, corporate MCs, event MCs, whatever, they always use props, even down to your president when he's giving a speech. They use this kind of teleprompter. They use this kind of invisible. It's like a shield, but it's a teleprompter. You can use a slide. You can use a notepad. You can use just use something that will help you to remember what you want to say. And just doing that is simple. Itemizing them by bullet points. So you can have a slide that has bullet points. You can have a teleprompter. You can have a script. But just make sure that you have something to help guide you. Because as someone who is going to speak in public, you have to prepare yourself down to the last T. Now, having those bullet points will make you know to forget each point. Just like while I'm making this video now, I'm not even lie, I have points written down somewhere. So when it's like I don't even forget, I just check, okay, which point is supposed to come before which. But that's why preparation is king, because when you prepare adequately, it helps you master your points and know which ones to use. But you can use props. You can swag it in any way. Some will carry iPad. They check, what is supposed to come next. Some MCs even plan their intro. They script it out down to the T. So make sure you always use props to help you not to forget your point. Mental positivity is very important if you're going out to speak for the first time. Once you get on that stage, you want to get in front of the audience, once you get in front of the crowd, your mental energy kind of reflects and spreads across the room. I hope you all know that we all have an energy we emit, right? So that energy has to be positive in your mind. First off, you have to make sure that you are at peace with yourself and understand that the energy you are on at that time can be reflected through what you are saying or what you're about to deliver to the audience. So mental positivity is so important. And how do you do this? Listening to positive affirmations, saying positive words to yourself, repeating them day and night, maybe a day before or a week before. Make sure that your mind is at the right place. So when you are going out to speak, no matter the problems you are facing, no matter who annoyed you, maybe your girlfriend don't pick your call, make sure that you leave all those things behind and have a mental positive mindset towards the event or the people or the audience you are about to speak to at the time. Because subconsciously, whatever mindset, whatever mentality you are on, your mental energy is going to reflect on what you are going to say. And if it's not positive, you might not really get your message across to the people. Seek guidance. Now, I do this a lot of times as a stand-up comedian. I always like to interact with friends. And when I'm interacting with friends, that's when I test my new jokes. So seeking guidance, as someone who is going to be speaking for the first time, you can take your speech, you can take whatever it is you want to go and share with an audience, and look for close friends that will not laugh at you, because I know we have those friends that will always laugh at us, but you have to leave those close friends or maybe a guardian or somebody a little bit older than you and kind of share with them and let them advise you and tell you, okay, see this, see that. Okay, back in university, quick example here, I was to give a speech for my set, and after writing the speech, because I wrote it myself, I had to go meet the school secretary. I shared it with her, met some guys, I shared it with them, and also some people that I knew that were close, and they said, it makes sense, I could go ahead with it. And I went on and gave the speech. It's like one of the best speech we had at that time. So always share with people that you trust their knowledge in the field that you are going to be going out to do, or people already know that, okay, I know this guy, he speaks, okay, I know this person is good at this, let me share it with them and get their feedback. Vocal clarity. Some people are not blessed with, very loud vocals or good vocals, just like every other person, but you have to make sure that your words are coming out right. You have to bite your consonants, make sure that they sound appropriate. So even if your voice is not like, so loud, the sound system can help. But you have to make sure that you are clear. Your voice is clear enough for people to hear and understand what you are saying. So if you have an accent, you have to work on it, which is very important. But if the accent cannot be worked on, make sure that anything you are pronouncing is going to be as clear as possible, and your voice needs to be projected. You cannot use this kind of voice. Hi, what's up? Some guys, they want to tease the hi, what's up? You cannot use that kind of voice or bedroom voice. Now you have to use a very clear voice that will be audible enough for your audience to hear you. The fear of failure. I think this brings us back to the first point, which is identifying the root cause. What are you scared of? So the fear of failure is something that everyone has gone through at some point in life, but you have to understand that the fear of failure is not real. I think fear, there's an acronym for fear, something inevitable, not real, blah blah blah. I will share with you on the screen, just like the acronym of my name now, Jamo. So fear is something not real. So you have to understand that the failure you are thinking about is all in your head. Just like I said, mental positivity is very important. You have to understand that the fear of failure has never been real. And what the fear of failure will keep on doing to you is procrastinating and procrastinating and procrastinating. And you can never really know how good you are at something unless you try. Alright? So this is the song that's trending now. Go, 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 go. If that man did not go into the studio and sing go, 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 for something years later, we will not know if the go, 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 go will be a hit or not. But you have to go into the studio and sing it first before we know whether it will fail or not. So guys, follow me on all socials. Let me do the normal YouTube thing. Like, subscribe, share, comment. And please, if any of these points help you in any presentation you are going to do, I'm not asking you for tithes. Just come to the comment section and share your testimony. That is all I need from you. Come to the comment section and share your testimony, alright? I'm not saying you should pay tithe or anything. Just share your testimony. Or if there are other points you feel that you can add, you can do that as well. And if you'd love to talk to me privately, send me a private DM on official FC Jamo on Instagram. That will be where I'll be talking with you. If you have any fears or any other special needs you might need me to be attending to. Thank you so much guys for doing this with me. You can see I'm sweating. I put in my sweat to do this. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.